If you keep failing in trading, just please watch this video. This here is Josh and this here is Tristan. These traders trade the exact same strategy every single day, yet only one of them is profitable. Why is the main question here? Well, most traders like Josh think that success in trading means learning the perfect strategy. But if that was true, then both of these traders were to be profitable. So what actually matters and the real problem here is executing the strategy. Let me explain. So this is Tristan, right? He journals every single trade and he has a specific rule set. He takes 2 trades a day, executes on 1 time frame, executes tested pairs backed with data, and he took 7 trades this month. Then there's Josh. He is executing on 3 different time frames, trading random pairs he chooses, takes basically every single valid setup, and he took 20 trades this month. Well, can you see the difference? There's Tristan, ends up taking 7 trades this month, focusing on only A+ setups with an average risk reward of a 1 to 3. He ends up taking 3 losses and 4 wins for the month, and ended up making 12%. And then there's Josh. He took 16 losses and only 4 wins. The same amount as Tristan, but way more losses. And Josh, he just thinks it's bad market conditions. He doesn't think that there's a problem with him. So he ended up break even for the month. But Joshy, I'm sorry to break it to you, but it is not market conditions. It is you. You are the problem for the reason you ended up break even for the month. You see, this is what most traders do. They take the trade, it either wins or loses, then they just say, alright, I just followed my rules, it is what it is. They ignore it, and then they're repeating doing the same thing. There's no reflection, there's no journaling, no improvements, nothing at all. And then there's what profitable traders do. They take the trade, they log the trade, analyze it, find a pattern inside of it, and improve for next time. This way, you will improve every single day, every single trade, and you will collect data and you will get feedback. And that most importantly equals to improving every single day. That equals to long-term profitable edge. Okay, but this video was not for the reason to insult you. I made this video for the reason to help you break through that unprofitable stage to being a profitable long-term trader. So what can you actually do to improve? Well, first of all, is to have a structured plan written down. All right, I made an example right here. You don't have to use this, but this is just an example. This needs to be written down before you even decide to deposit money into the account or buy a prop firm. For example, daily risk, weekly risk, trade risk, rules, different rules you take. All right, trading markets. You'll get these rules also with backtesting, so you'll have data to actually make these rules on. For my strategy, you should be executing on just 1 time frame. I don't know for different strategies. Then you should have a checklist, a trading confluence checklist, and just some other goals as well. This needs to be written down, all right? Not just in your mind, it needs to be written down. And the second thing you can do to improve is to most obviously backtest, reflect, journal, and have a specific rule set, just as I said before. And if you are a beginner, struggling to follow your rules, then I do recommend TradeGuard. So let me explain what it is. But remember, this is not some kind of magical solution to fixing your trading problems, but this will definitely help you in the right direction. For example, let's go to the rule set right here. And let's say we have a rule set for taking 2 trades maximum per day. So what I do here, I go here, I add 2 trades maximum per day, and then I create that rule. And when this is clicked on, you will not be able to take more than 2 trades a day. It will literally, quite literally, block the trade you will be wanting to take next. Now, there's a lot more features into this, so I'm going to leave that for you to discover. If you want to check this out, it's in the link in the description. So after you've checked TradeGuard out, I want you to understand this one extremely important thing. Most traders like Josh who complain about market conditions, they think the main goal with psychology is to learn how to trade like a robot. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the worst advice you could hear. We are human beings and we must learn to control our emotions. They are literally avoidable. You cannot avoid emotions, all right? And that's the main reason between Tristan and Josh. Tristan learns to control emotions while Josh, he tries to completely remove his emotions. And that's literally the difference between failure and success. So I'm going to talk about a few different emotions so you'll have a better understanding on what you need to actually control. And please do watch this because this is extremely important and this will definitely help you in the right direction to becoming a long-term profitable trader. Now, I'm not going to go like extremely in depth into this, but the first emotion is greed. And what comes with greed is stuff like over-risking, over-leveraging, and also impatience. You see, you're so eager to make money that you try to skip the process or try to skip the certain steps. But you just have to change your expectations when it comes to trading. Just stop thinking about the money. You see, the more you think about money, the more it's going to run away from you. Because if you think about it, the main reason we are actually emotional in trading is money. Why else? You see, the reason we have FOMO is because we have the fear of missing out on money. So if you start thinking about becoming a skilled, professional, long-term profitable trader, so then the money would just, come knocking on your door. And with patience, for example, you want to become a doctor, right? You have to go to school for a few years to get a degree. You have to learn for it. You have to study it. So many things, and that takes years. So why wouldn't you literally just spend a few years on your own dream job trading? You are so eager to make money that you're literally just giving this thing 1 year. And if you don't see any progress, or if you don't see, money coming in, you just quit. So you're basically willing to study for a mediocre job for years, and you're not willing to focus on the highest, literally trading is the highest ROI. Well, if you learn to master it, trading is the highest ROI business in the world, and you're not willing to even spend a few years learning it. So yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. You have a lifetime. Just be patient with it and change your expectations. Now, the next emotion is fear. Your desire to make a lot of money. Stuff like fear of losing or being wrong. You see, a lot of beginner traders, they're more interested in being right versus being wrong or making money because ego plays a big role in it. They can't handle their ego being wrong. For example, you enter a trade, you have a high ego, so you think the trade is going to win. Unfortunately, it doesn't go the way you think, and that's going to hurt your ego, which is obviously not good in trading. So you must not be focused on what's right or wrong. At the end of the day, trading is a game of probabilities. Literally, traders in the world that have like a 10% win rate and are profitable. Well, obviously with a very high risk to reward ratio as well, but you know what I mean. So if you feel like your ego plays a really big role in trading, you need to have a solution for that. And that ego plays into fear of losing. And the way you can fix fear of losing is to just lower your risk, because maybe you're just risking too much money and you have the fear of losing that money. So lower your risk to the amount you're comfortable with losing, so you will not be entering a trade with fear of losing that money. And the next emotion that goes into fear is FOMO, aka fear of missing out. FOMO is when you decide to not take the trade and then ended up hitting your take profits and you could have made so much money. Could have, should have, would have. Those words must not be in your vocabulary when it comes to trading. You need to understand that there are literally hundreds, tens of thousands of opportunities in your trading career where you'll find a different setup. You'll literally have another trading day. You'll have another trading month. You have another trading year. So don't get too caught up into one single trade. Like for example, me, I have a rule set, and in my rule set, I have decided to only take A+ setups. But in my free Discord community, link in description if you want to join that, people in there send screenshots of them taking a lot of wins, but they're usually not the trades I take because they are lower quality trades. Now, does that give me the fear of missing out? No, because I have written down in my rule set that I only take A+ setups, and I know I'll get a different opportunity some other time. And yeah, I don't even know, maybe that guy who sent that one screenshot took like 1,000 losses that day, and the only win he took was to send into the Discord. I don't know, but I don't care, and I don't have the fear of missing out because I know there are different opportunities in the market, and you need to accept that as well. So yeah, just remember, there's going to be thousands of opportunities in the market. And the last thing is the lack of confidence. As a trading social media guy, there's a lot of people commenting on my posts like, your strategy doesn't work, or that's not a real breaker structure. I mean, bro, if your literal triangle, triangle, ICT, turtle stoop strategy works, doesn't mean that mine doesn't. Now, the point here is to never let your confidence be dependent by someone else. The only thing your confidence should be in is backed data. You see, under this YouTube video you're watching right now, there could be a million people saying my strategy doesn't work, or the way I draw fair value gaps are weird and it doesn't work. No one is ever going to convince me that my strategy doesn't work, because I have literally I have thousands of trades, many years of back testing data showing that the strategy has like a, I don't know the exact number, but it has like 60% something win rate with an average risk reward of a 1 to 3. And that is literally back data, and that's where my confidence is in. And another thing that could help you with the lack of confidence is to get some help, you know, join some community, get a mentor. You know, it doesn't have to be me, but someone who can guide you in the right direction, teach you their strategy, you know, give you some confidence in trading and in your setups. But I don't mean taking signals or going into groups and asking on every single trade that should I take it or should I not. You should be self-independent in trading, because that's the way you learn the most. You know, I used to take signals as well, like long time ago, and literally I thought I was doing something wrong, but once I stopped taking signals, that's literally when profitability started to pop out for me. So do not let someone else dictate your decisions in trading. Another obvious thing that comes with lack of confidence is not doing enough backtesting, because you don't have enough data. So if you have a lot of data, I mean, obviously, if you have bad data, it's not going to give you confidence. But again, if you know the strategy, if you have learned it, if you have backtested it properly, like for my own strategy, you're going to have some confidence looking at the data. You know, every single time you start to doubt yourself, just look at your backtesting results and you'll get right on the track. So if you keep filling in trading, here are some steps that you can do right now at this moment. First of all, create a specific plan, structured plan for yourself. Stuff like risk management, your goals, your rule sets, journal your trades. For that, you can also use TradeGuard. Again, link in the description. When you're in doubt, you can just lower your risk. If you have FOMO, if you have lack of confidence, you can always take a break from trading as well. You know, go enjoy, go walk in nature, or whatever gives you peace. So that's it for me. If you enjoyed this video, show some support, and I'll see you next time. Peace.